Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, y'all. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay. Oh, hey, hey, hey! Y'all, sometimes I just bent over and I guess all my hair just went like all cattywampus. And it's so hard to fix it in here because I'm backwards. But anyway, sorry, y'all. I squirreled. Welcome, 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 y'all. It's been a couple of days. I have been so crazy busy, y'all. Still crafting, but we have had so many things going on like in the evening time that I haven't been able to hop on. So I made it a point tonight. Hey, Teresa, and yes, please, when y'all are hopping on, hit the heart button and say hey to me, y'all, and don't forget to dust this out. Hey, Linda, and hey, Linda, hey, Dana. Y'all, let me get me pulled up over here because I can't see. Hey, Christy, girl, how are you? Teresa, how are you doing, girl? Y'all, this cold weather, y'all know. Girl, I love that little mean girl. I feel like I need some of those on tonight. Y'all, listen. Hey, Phyllis. Let me get us pulled up. Here we go. Hey, Anna, how are you? Y'all, I might start swaying. Y'all look cold. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Natalie. Good evening, y'all. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Hey, Anna. Other Anna. We got a lot of Annas watching. I love it. Doing good, Teresa. Good. Thank you, Linda. Girl, I know I can always count on you. I do appreciate it. Hey, Lori. Hey, Caroline. Hey, Peggy. Peggy, I loved that, girl. I love those colors. That picture you just sent me. I love it. Joy, how are you, girl? Joy, every time I see your name, honestly, I love the name Joy. If I had a little girl, I feel like I would have named her Joy because it makes me happy when I see the name Joy. It just does. Hey, Yvonne. Oh, I know, Christy. So my son is on spring break this week. He's in college, and he is down in Gulf Shores. And we were just looking at the weather. Y'all, I told him, but, honey, please, they don't care. Them college, they'll be up in that water, be 32 degrees, Hey, Monica, thank you, girl. It did, Peggy. It really did, girl. It turned out great. But yeah, he's down there with, a bunch of fraternities and sorority, his fraternity and his sorority. And it cracks me up because I'm like, I text him and I said, hey, did you make it? I get it, he's 21, but hey, mama needs to know if you made it, right? And right before I came on live, finally, he said, I made it. And I'm like, boy, are you already? You just got down there like 4 hours ago. What's going on? Yes, Christy, he is. And then yes, Christy, he is. Yes, Christy, it is. And yes, Christy, he is, clearly. Kimberly, try to go out and come back in. That might help. 36, Linda. Girl, it's only 47 here, and I know that may sound crazy, but for Georgia, that's cold, y'all. It's cold. We went to a birthday party of my friend last night, her 50th, y'all. And we went in, and it was at 6:30. So by the time we came out at 10:30, y'all, and we have been dancing, get a little bit of sweat up under, I do anyway with all this hair. Get a little bit of sweat, down here on the bottom of your back till you get to sweating, And y'all, we came out and I said, oh my God, I think my hair just froze. It was so cold last night, y'all. Thank you, Natalie, for the stars, girl. Yeah, Natalie, I gotta come see y'all. I hadn't seen y'all in a minute. I miss y'all's faces. Joy, girl, here too in Georgia. Hey, Mom. Oh, Lisa, girl. Oh, hey, Patty. Oh, what's your TikTok? Oh, Lori, welcome, girl. Lori, welcome. So I'm just gonna be honest. My voice is a little bit raspy and gone because remember I was at my friend's party last night. Y'all, and here's what we've noticed, okay? I don't know the ages of everybody here, and it just don't matter because remember, age is just in the head, except for when it comes to physical ailments, right? Y'all, we noticed last night, because she's 50, right? And we're all creeping around that same age. Y'all, why was we having to talk so daggum loud to each other because we couldn't hear each other? I said, is the whole daggum place yelling except for the youngins? We were all hollering at each other because I over the music and over the other people talking, y'all. It's horrible. I said, and then today, you know, I can't hardly hear. It's ridiculous, y'all. Oh, yep, I know. I hated that I missed last night, Lisa, but girl, I had got my days mixed up. I don't know why. I thought her birthday party was next weekend, but yeah, we got our days. I got my days mixed up, so I hated I missed it too. Christy, isn't it awful? You find yourself hollering. That's what happened last night, so that's why I'm a little raspy today. Hey, Deanne. Hey, Jill. Y'all, it's crazy. All right, y'all, let's get busy because, I mean, you know, it's going on 9 o'clock. So, y'all know I've got a craft fair coming up. So, I'm going to be making some items that I'm going to be taking there. But also great items for the summer. I'm ready. I'm so daggum ready for some heat, y'all. It's Wanda, girl, it's that background noise. My daughter told me, well, you know, the older you get, the sillier in your ears, which I knew that they harden. And you can't, your ears don't depressurize like they did. And you can't, I said, shh, shh, I can hear that. Hush. I heard that noise. I don't need to hear you tell me that me getting older, hush, shh, shh. My hairs and my ears are just fine. Thank you very much. Okay, Caroline, I will, girl. I love you too. Good night. So, y'all, we are going to be making some more summery things. Some more. I'm going to be bringing out some July 4th items. So yes, yours is April 1st, Peggy. Mine is April the 8th. So good luck to you, girl. Good luck. Oh, Kimberly, I'm sorry, girl. Is anybody else having problems freezing? It looks like my Wi-Fi's fine down here. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, girl. Maybe catch it on the replay. But, y'all, I'm going to be working on some stuff. I've actually, everybody else, okay. All right, Jill. Thank you, Peggy. Not freezing. Okay. Yeah, maybe Kim, it's just yours, maybe. And, girl, you know I'm going to keep calling you Kimberly and then Kim because I'm unsure. So, I'm going to do both. I'm going to call you what your mama called you, maybe, and then I'm going to call you, I'm going to give you a nickname. I don't know. You get, okay, all right, y'all. So, y'all, I was working on this weekend. I hand painted this. It did have, I did love that it came, this came from Hobby Lobby, y'all, during the spring sale. So, I got it for 50% off. Oh, Angela, fun, girl. Fun. So, I just hand painted it. You know, I told Jim, I said, I'm not real sure about this rind, but I kind of like it now. I'm really liking it, and I kind of just stained it with some paint. But we're going to be working on some stuff like this in the next week or so, 2 weeks, to get prepared for this thing and to show y'all some really awesome summer things. I'm ready, and some July 4th stuff, you know. So we're gonna work on that. All right, good. Okay, good. Then maybe it was just Kim's internet, y'all. It happens. I said the other night, mine kept acting crazy when I was on TikTok, and I said, my dollar store Wi-Fi clearly is not working tonight. Clearly out here in the boonies. So, and y'all, we're gonna do a door tag tonight, and I'm gonna do something a little different. And let's do it. I don't know. Y'all know I like to just mess with some stuff and do some stuff. We're going to use a couple of different transfers. Now, listen, tonight's word is comb, C-O-M-B, just like a bee comb, like a hair comb, but tonight, of course, it's for the bee, y'all. We're going to be doing some bees. You know, I did that. If you see me, you watch me do the sign with this really pretty transfer. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Lisa. Girl, I'm good. How are you? So, I want to use it again. I've used it twice. I think once on here and then once by myself. But we're going to use part of it, okay? Part of it on our door tag. And then I'm also going to use, I absolutely love these transfers. This transfer, you know, I always forget the daggum name. Again, that's part of that almost being 50 thing. Yeah. I can't hear and I can't remember. 4 farmhouse patterns, okay? So it comes with all 4 of these farmhouse patterns. Yours freezes too, Christy. Oh, man. Yay, Lisa. Hey, Chris. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, girl. So it comes with all 4 of these, okay? I love this one. This is the words, and then the brick. You guys seen me use several of these. And then the shiplap, the wood shiplap kind of look. And then the wire, okay, the chicken wire. We're going to use the chicken wire tonight as kind of a bee comb, okay? I don't know. I've seen a couple of people use it. It's given me some. Yours is freezing too, Kathy. What in the world? Is it Facebook, you think? Some people are freezing, some people are not. I did make this. I did. This was our club for December. December's club, maybe. January. One of those. This was out of one of our clubs. Mine is good. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I just don't know. Linda, girl. Be all right, I guess. I don't know what's happened. Hey girl, how are you? Welcome, Ickabilla's sister. Deanne, next year, girl, I'll be hitting the 50 party hard. Oh, and you're in California, Tammy, and it is fine. Okay, girl, bad weather, girl, dang. Hey, Terry Lynn. Hey, John. Hey. All right, y'all. So I am going to again make over this tag and use a ton of different transfers again. Y'all know I love doing this. And plus, right now, why not use them when they're buy 3, get 1 free? All right, so here's what I do want to do. Y'all, why is this already a mess? Why is it already a mess? Mom, don't say nothing. I know you're going to be telling me, girl, why is it already a mess? I don't know. That's just how I do things. I'm a mess. Y'all, this black on here. This is what I was working on the, I don't know. I was working on that watermelon, I think. Oh, good, Christy. Okay, let me know. Let me know what happens. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use some of this mineral chalk paint. Y'all know I don't really like to, I don't like it to be a solid color. Y'all know I like to kind of see through it. And our tags are beautiful anyway. They look wood grain. You can see the wood grain on them, but I just like to be different. It's just how I like to do it. Thank you, Christy. That's how I like to do it. So I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water, and I'm going to use this mineral chalk paint, and it's really pretty. Hey, Jenny. It's kind of a grage, okay? It's really hard to see on camera, but it's a grage color. I think it's going to be pretty. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't like it, there's always the other side. Hey, Stephanie. So, let's just get busy, y'all. So, what'd y'all do this weekend? Did anybody else go to any parties, do any stuff? We went to, Laura, I'm just getting started, girl. Welcome. Just getting started. You know, I had to run my mouth for a little bit. You know, that's just how I have to do it. I had to run my mouth just for a little bit. Didn't do nothing. Hey, Stephanie, you know what? That's the best kind of weekend, girl. Best kind. We, another thing I'm finding out that as I'm getting older, why am I so daggone tired? Yeah, I went from only having to sleep 3 to 4 hours a night to like 7 to 8 to 9. Staycation, Mom. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, Lisa, that's fun. All right, y'all. So I'm just going to, again, get this on here and kind of, I'm going to see what one coat does. I really love this color. I think this is the color of the inside of my house. I'll be honest. I love grage. I'm not really the complete gray person because I like the warm browns, but I'm not really just the beige. You know what I mean? Like I like kind of both. Oh, Angela. Do the Rankins feel like, girl, I was on off and on there too, girl. Me too. Me too. Walmart, Dan, Walmart. Yep. Oh, Anna, that's fun. Fun. I love hibachi. For 3 hours. Lisa, why? It's like a joke. You know what I mean? Like, why is it that now we're older, you know what I mean? Our kids are going, I know we're supposed to have that energy, you know, when our kids are younger. So that's really when we need a lot of energy. But now they're going, I'm ready to go do stuff and, you know what I mean? Like have some fun. why's my hips daggum hurting? I can't hear. I go to a party, you know, for my 50-year-old friend, and then I don't have a voice afterwards just from simply talking. Like, we wasn't hollering. We wasn't at a concert, y'all. We were just trying to carry on conversations. And hoarse. We're all hoarse now. Everyone, I've talked to several of my friends today, and they're hoarse too. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Oh, Patty, welcome, girl. Welcome, welcome. Tammy, this is a beautiful color. I love, I don't really want it to go on the side, y'all, so I'm going to kind of make sure I get it. We did good. Oh, Peggy. Dude, that sounds fun. I love those. I love it. Peggy, seriously, the music's too loud. Like in my car sometimes. I love music. So I love concerts. I love music. And normally it's not too loud, but like, I just, you know, when you're trying to talk and I'm serious, like I'm having problems hearing. It's horrible. Hey, Sandy. I know, Lisa. Why is that sometimes? I hate it. Oh, bottom left. Hold on. Little drip. Bottom left. Hold on. Ooh, it's hard to see down here tonight. Did I get, is that the one I just got? I think that was the one I just got, wasn't it? You know, sometimes the comments are, oh, the top left. Was that it? The one I just got, the top left? I think that's the one I just wiped off. I think we're good. If not, I will, hey, is it Venice? Oh, that's beautiful. Y'all get to see the coolest names on here. Y'all got the coolest names. Peggy, that does sound fun, girl. That sounds a lot of fun. Mikey! What's she doing? What y'all doing tonight? Y'all going on live? It's so good because I'll get to see you then. Patty, I'm making a door tag. I'm making a bee door tag. It's time to get in that summer feeling, even though I'm freezing my booty off. And y'all remember, it's an old wives' tale. You don't really freeze your booty off. Don't let people tell you that, okay? I've darn near got frostbite trying to freeze my booty off to lose 5 pounds. You know what I mean? It's bull. Oh, Peggy, I feel like that would have been fun, though. You know what? Spending the night. I feel like I would want to spend the night. Like, we have an asylum here down in Milledgeville. I want to spend the night in it. I think it'd be fun. Mikey, how'd you do it? Because I keep trying to freeze mine off and it won't freeze off. It's just still the same dargum size. It ain't freezing nowhere. Nowhere. Oh, thank you, Janice. Girl. Those are the thoughts that go through my head, y'all. And that is no joke. Like, that is not me just trying to be funny. I'm serious. Like, I was walking around here earlier. I've got my jackets over here hanging up. Thinking, why do people say that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think of some of these comments that people make and you're like, they're not real. Why would you tell your children this when it's not real? You're not going to freeze your butt off. Lori. Me too, girl. I always said I'll run it. I'll just go in there and run the asylum. Jennifer, I am in Georgia. Georgia. Patty, seriously. Girl, let me know too. Okay, y'all. Here's the color. Isn't that pretty? So it went from the white just to like a streaky kind of, oh, Michelle, I'm sorry, girl. When you yeah, just, it kind of, you see how it kind of gives it a, I don't know. I love it. This is what, I love this color. I love mineral. So, I am going to sand it a little bit though, y'all. I'm just going to use my really, really, really used sanding block. And just kind of, just sand it down just so that my transfer sticks really good. It's kind of really smooth. And I also like to still sand off the edges. And then again, because I only did the one, it is, Stephanie. It's exactly the same daggum thing. Now, here's what I will tell you, though. I mean, I did sweat my butt off. You know, when I worked out and ran all the time, I did. It really did work. That really wasn't an old wives' tale, but freezing it off is bull. It's just plain bull. Jennifer, we used to live in Woolsey. I did, Corianne. I did. How are you tonight? Girl, I feel like we should go find out. You know what I mean? We might find out some fun family secrets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. You did it too. Patty, that is Waverly Mineral. So it's just the Waverly chalk paint in mineral. And I usually buy these at Walmart. My Walmart still sells them. I know that some people were saying that they did not sell them anymore in theirs. But I did talk to somebody at Walmart not too long ago, and they actually said that they're going to bring it back because they did not like, I guess, the other one. That's what mine told me. Who knows if that's real. Y'all know Walmart, grocery in a show. Don't ever forget, okay? Grocery in a show. Don't forget. Yes, let's go. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, Jennifer, okay. Deanna, girl, we're all crazy. What you talking about? We all crazy. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to use this, I love it, y'all. This Honeybee Farms is so awesome. The bee is so gorgeous in it. Now, I'm not going to use the crown. Okay, we're not going to be bougie like that tonight. I'm just going to use the bee and the fresh and the local so that I'm just making a cute welcome sign, y'all, just for the front door. Or I'm not putting welcome on it because I also thought this would be pretty in like a kitchen or a dining room, anywhere. Was I about to name off every room in the house? Yeah. You know, in the cellar, in the laundry room, that's what I was about to do, and I caught myself. Lisa, this one's gorgeous. Rachel, it was great. I went to one of my best friends' 50th birthday party, and she is amazing. She is, y'all have heard me say that I volunteer at a local sex trafficking organization here in Atlanta, and she is one of the intake coordinators there, and so, yeah, we've been friends for many, many years, but she's amazing. She's amazing, y'all. Patty, I'm sorry. I was putting some fuzz on that. So our transfers are super, super sticky. These are reusable transfers. We call them transfers with Chalkator, but they're stencils. But they are a fabric type of stencil with a silk screen. Okay, so they're a professional silk screen. And if you do not fuzz it, it would stick really, really hard to any surface that you're putting it on. And because I painted that, there's a possibility it could pull up that paint. So, yes, that is why. And this is just really a terry cloth towel. And on this side, it's microfiber. The microfiber is to dry your transfers after you wash them. The terry cloth is really where you're getting your lint or your fuzz from. But I'm going to tell you, when I first started, I just used an old pillowcase. So I've used my t-shirt before. You've seen me do, you know, all kinds of things. Yeah. Okay. She is extended family mom. We had so much fun last night. Now that you could do, you could dance your booty off. That you could do. Even though I didn't lose not one piece of it last night, if I kept dancing, I might have. And y'all, I'm also going to use some of our surface wax. The surface wax is just to, again, protect this surface. I don't want this to peel up my paint. And I'm going to heat it up just a little bit. It's really cold down here. And it just kind of helps, I feel like. Sandy, I'm sure they're out there, girl, but they're very private. But if you would really like to do it, I'm sure I could get you some information. I love that, Christy. I absolutely love that. When people post that they're with their friends and stuff like that on girl trips, and I love it. I'm just like, that is the greatest. I did, Kimberly. Is it Kimberly or Kim? I did. This was one of our clubs. So it's inked. I've wore this thing so many times. I love it. And I love this saying. So y'all, I'm just taking this is just like a microfiber cloth and just putting just a little bit of wax on this, y'all. I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do some painting, so I'm not really sure how that's going to do. So I may not do it down here, because I'm going to do a little more painting down here. So I got a little something, something on my sleeve. Y'all know. Okay, Sandy. I will, let me figure out and see what I can find out for you, and then I'll message you. Either, okay. Girl, I'm going to have to call you Kim. I always like a good, I always like a little short name or a good, nickname. All right, y'all. So I put on just a little bit of wax. It does not take much. And then you literally buff it off. It's that simple. Buff it off. Oh, I love it. Christy. I know, girl. Last night we were doing the same thing. Hey, Kathy. And one of our friends, he's so precious, y'all. I absolutely love him. He was asking us what some of the words were that was playing, because they were bad words. Y'all, I was laughing so hard because he is a musician, but he never listened to that. He's a worship leader at our church. And he cracks me up. He was like, "What are they saying?" Y'all, I started telling him. He goes, "Shonda, why would you tell me that?" And I said, "Why would you ask? Those are the lyrics. Did you want me to make up a lie?" He was like, "Yeah, I did." Well, too bad, too sad. Those are the lyrics, y'all. They're dirty. That's what we listened to back then, And her DJ was playing, of course, her favorite kind of music, which back in the day, that's what it was. That booty shaking music. It's just what we did. It's what we did, y'all. Thank you, Sandy. Dolly Parton brownies, girl, what's that? I just barely caught that. I got you, Michelle. I will send it. And yes, tonight's word is comb. C-O-M-B, like a bee comb, but honeycomb. Christy. Oh my gosh. Well, we were playing Run Girl. Well, I wasn't. The DJ, crazy DJ was, not me. I wasn't playing that. Was not. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna do the bee. I'm gonna do a little bit of bumblebee and a little bit of black. And then my sides, I'm gonna use the eucalyptus, which y'all know I love. And I'm gonna use just a little bit of, guava. There's some flowers on here, so I kind of want to give it a little pop of something. Girl, you gotta dance. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Tammy, I'm gonna have to check that out. I had no idea that she had some recipes. Dolly Parton is just a jack of all daggum trades. You know it. She's a jack of all. Okay, I think I'm going to use our coral, I think. No, we're going back to Slate Rose. Y'all know I go back to this one every single time. It's on the last chance list, y'all, because it was the last season's, but I love it. All right, here we go. Let me get I've got my little tools out tonight. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the black velvet on the wings and on his body, and I'm gonna kind of just put some yellow within his body. It's not gonna be perfect. It's just gonna kind of, you know what I mean? It might even overlap. Patty, we go to what? I've only been going there for 10 years, 8 years. What? It is Assemblies of God. Hey, Terry. Oh no, Linda. That's funny. That's Sanaya Prissy Pants Jr. So y'all, I'm just taking some of my paste. This is our chalk paste. This is formulated for our transfers. It just, pushes through the transfer very easily. And listen, you don't have to do it hard, okay? Very lightly do it, y'all. Very lightly. Hey, Liza. Is it Liza? I feel like it's Liza. Okay, Patty. Yep. That is us. I wasn't, you know, for years and years. Y'all know my story, but yeah. Okay. So, but we do dance. Just so you know. We do. Okay. So again, I'm just doing the legs. I'm doing the wings. Everything that would be normally, you know, kind of black, I'm doing it. And this transfer, y'all, is absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen me do this transfer, there's another video on my live where I did the whole entire transfer on a gorgeous sign. It's beautiful. Liza. Okay, girl. It's gorgeous. I love any of the animal transfers that are etched. You know what I mean? It's like the outline of them, and you can color the inside, or I love those. I think they're really, I don't know, they're just kind of classy looking. That's my favorite word to use when I'm trying to be bougie. Because Lord knows I ain't bougie. Okay, I'm lifting up, y'all, because I don't want that to dry my transfer. Okay, so when you lift up, y'all can kind of see the outline of it there. Hey, Mindy. Good, Pat, girl. Yeah, we have to get our groove on, you know what I mean? So the reason I lift it up is if you leave it in your transfer too long, it's going to dry. It's chalk in paste form, okay? So it will dry. I always lift up if I'm doing a bigger surface and then just kind of lay it down like that. And then now all I will do is just press just in the middle where I'm actually going to chalk again. Now, word to the wise, okay? This part down here, I'm not chalking it, okay? So if there's part of your transfer you are not chalking, there is no need to push it down on your surface so hard, okay? Barely put it down and then really go into where you're actually chalking. You have a less likely chance to mess up any of your other part and peel it up and pull your paint if you've painted the surface. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's not necessary. How are you tonight, Mindy? It's just not necessary, y'all. It's not necessary. So here's our bumblebee, and I am going to kind of do a striping, you know, with the black and the yellow. So I'm gonna start with the yellow up here, and again, it's gonna be some of the black may get in this, and that's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure if their stripes are perfect, which I mean, you know, they probably are because God did make them, so they might be perfect, y'all. I don't know. But I feel like it's okay. If the black kind of bleeds in with the yellow a little bit, it's going to be all right. I just wanted to give the bumblebee a little bit of definition with the yellow. You know, could have done the whole thing in yellow, could have done the whole thing in black, but let's just be honest, that's not what a honeybee looks like, is it? So we're not doing it. Oh, thank you, Mindy. Girl, I hope this one's going to be good. I feel like it's going to be good. You know, I'm going to do a little something different. You know me. I like to do a little something. But we're making just a cute little bumblebee sign. Okay, so then I'm going to take my black. Not that much, girl. Not that girl, put a little back. What are you doing? My goodness. Y'all, I don't know what I've got in there. This is my old one, and it's seen its better days. Okay, so then I'm gonna go between, y'all, and again, just do the black. Now, also, this little squeegee, this one is a maid. I took one of my minis and cut it in half. Oh, it's okay, Kim. It's okay. There's no telling, girls. Sometimes on Facebook, you never know. You never know. You know, Deanne, there is no rhyme or reason, honestly. It's because in my mind, it's because it's how my mind works. And then I'm being real honest. Because I was doing so much black, you know, everywhere else on here, In my mind, the black went first and then the yellow went. It's just that's the only reason. No other reason, really. Okay, I don't like the way that looks, so we're going back in there with some. I don't like the way that looked at all. So we're going to have to fix that. I need some yellow on that. I can't see. Oh no, Michelle. So are you using regular stencils or are you using Chalk Couture stencils or, you know, Magnolia or any of the other kind? Is that what you're using, or are you using hard stencils? Yep, Deanne, there's no rhyme or reason, girl. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. It's kind of just what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it's with so many other arts that you're kind of just doing. It's whatever your heart desires and what comes to you. So, let me see. I didn't really like the way that come out. Okay, that's better. Much better. Much better. But I am going to take just a little bit of black. Just a little bit, okay? And I'm going to kind of go around and kind of make this a little bit, I don't know. I'm blending, y'all. I'm kind of blending. I did not love exactly the way that came out. Regular, that's why, Michelle, girl, that's why I'm doing this. Same thing. I couldn't stand the regular stencils. Hey, Sally. Thank you, Kim. Well, Deanne, girl, after you've done it, I promise, after you've done it a while and you keep practicing, it will get easier. It gets a lot easier. Now, I still have faux pas just like that. And all you do is, you seen I put it back down and just fixed it the way I wanted it to look. You know what I mean? That's what the cool thing about these are. Kind of pull it up. I didn't really like it, so I kind of pushed it back down and kind of just did something different with it. Okay, so now let's do the eucalyptus on the side on these little cute little flowers, y'all. You do, Patty. I mean, you gotta, you know, you really got to pounce, you know, use a pouncer on them. Thank you, Kim. Hey, Brandy, how are you, girl? Thank you, Corianne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you really, on a regular stencil, again, that's why they drove me crazy. Yeah, I've used them my whole life. I think most of us have used them, you know, for a very long time. But they kind of drive me crazy because of that. You know what I mean? That whole thing. They are, Peggy. They're easy to use. I don't know. I just like them. For me, they're a lot easier. Thanks, Rachel. Oh, Michelle, that's a good, I have not, but that might work. I don't know. Oh, Brandy. I'm so sorry, girl. All right, y'all, so I'm using this eucalyptus, and I'm just doing the leaves, and then I'm going to go back through. There's some cute little flowers on the side here. I want to just add a little pop of color for my little summer, you know, again, the summer colors I'm trying to vibe with right now, because I'm trying to call the heat on. I'm trying to, heat, please. I'm about to start doing a sun dance instead of a rain dance, you know. I'm about to dance it up for some sunshine. It was so pretty for so many days, and then all of a sudden we walked outside and I said, hello. But it is Georgia, y'all, and I'm just going to tell you, Georgia weather, you do not know what you're going to get from one second to the other. You have no idea. And here's another cool thing about Georgia weather. Your neighbor across the street may be having a totally different weather day than you. Sorry. Y'all, I promise you, I have literally watched it rain across the street and not be raining at my house. It is just the most bizarre thing to me. Joy, it is. I love it. I love, love, love eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a very gorgeous sage color that is so versatile. You can use it so many different places. Girl, I'm telling you, Brandy, I'm sick of it. I'm so absolutely sick of the cold weather. I'm really over it. Like over it. I don't want to do it no more. I need Mr. Sunshine to come on in. Come on in, my friend. Come on in. Barb, you got... Oh, in one day. In one day. Pretty much the same, Barb. Pretty much the same, girl. I don't understand it. Maybe it is everywhere now. Kim, yeah. So my family lives in Kentucky, and they're telling me it's cold. It's okay. Y'all might figure out what the dance would be, because I'm just telling you, I feel like we need one, because I need some warm. I'm gonna have to figure out what my sunshine dance will be. All right, y'all, and now my beautiful slate rose. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I've used up all this, because it's, like I said, it's on the last chance, y'all. And hey, listen, before I forget, that just reminded me to say, because I'm bad, y'all. I will get on here and just hang out with y'all and not remember why and what I'm supposed to say and need to tell y'all. We have so many sales going on right now that I can't even name them all. But if you type in the word comb, not only were you going to get the supply list, I'm going to go ahead and just list all the sales going on, because seriously, they're ridiculous. It's crazy. But yeah, so just type the word comb in and I will send y'all the sales. It's insane. Crazy in Florida too. Yeah, my son's in Gulf Shores right now, and I'm like, Mason, but we did look, and it's going to get a little warmer, so hopefully that won't be, hopefully he'll get some. But like I said, y'all, he's in college. They don't care. They don't care, not one bit. They'll do those jumping in the ocean when it's freezing stuff. They're crazy. Y'all, my eucalyptus is getting a little bit dry. Okay? Distilled water. Don't take anything else but distilled or purified, filtered something water. Don't use regular tap water, y'all. You will have some heeple creeples growing up in here. Thank you, Jennifer. I love this. Sally, it's crazy, girl. The weather is not making sense right now. I just don't know. And it's so funny, because I will see somebody's post about wind, like somewhere in the vicinity. I'm in North Georgia, so I'll see somebody post in the vicinity. Let's just say a couple of states away, or 3 or 4 states away, but in the vicinity of Georgia, about some wind or something like that. Next thing I know, I'm about to be blown away when I walk to my car. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's just getting some weird weather. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't even try to figure it out anymore. You know what I do? I get up in the morning and I go, okay, let's do the darn thing today, and let's not think about all this other crazy mess. So, all right, y'all. So listen, when you are, this just kind of made me think of this, because I'm sitting here and I think my tongue was going, because this, what I'm doing here is a little more tedious than necessary. Okay, you could do this all in one color. If you are new to chalking, I would suggest doing it in one color, because when we do something and we kind of, let's say, mess it up, whatever that means, you know what I mean? That's just perspective. I mean, but if you mess it up, you tend to like, oh, I can't do that. Oh man, I messed that up. That's hard to do, right? No need to do that. Okay. Just do it in one color. Okay. Give yourself some mercy and grace. Figure out the technique. Figure out how to do this, y'all. Don't go in with something really difficult at first. Start out doing these on chalkboards, a chalkboard surface, a surface that you can wipe off and re-chalk it. Go to the Dollar Tree, grab you a chalkboard surface, and use the transfer. Even if you had this transfer and you got a chalkboard this big, I don't care. Chalk something, from it. Doesn't have to look right. You're practicing, right? And I would do that, because again, we put too much on ourselves, and it stresses you out. You're like, oh gosh, here I bought these things. It's not working. No, just start small. Peggy, this is one of our tools. It has the smaller little squeegee on one end, and then this little part right here is actually to get out all the paste from the rim of the jar. So this is one of our tools, and then we also have this little tool which has even a smaller little squeegee, and then a pointed hard end, which is still plastic, but let me tell you, it's really, really hard, but it's really good for scraping. But I just love taking one of my minis, cut it in half, and that's kind of what I use. I like to do it. Then, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you start doing it, then you go, oh no. And especially if you use a surface, like a wood surface that you've had to paint or something like that, then you're going to have to go repaint the darn thing, do all that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Just go get a chalkboard surface, okay? From the Dollar Tree or wherever, anywhere, chalkboard surface, okay? And practice on it. Practice small little areas so that you're not wasting a ton of chalk paste or anything like that. Practice, feel the technique. Remember, don't put a lot of pressure. You don't have to go hard. You always want to get up your excess. You always see me pull my excess up and put it back in the jar. That's a part of it. Just, like I said, practice. Give yourself some grace and practice with it. That's all right, Elizabeth. We're still working on it, girl. Okay, y'all. So, I'm going to hang this right here because I'm going to still use 2 little pieces. So, here's what we've got so far. Isn't that gorgeous? So, Michelle, see, paint over and over. But, I mean, we do. I mean, we're going to paint over and over. Okay, so here's what we've got. And you see why I did the yellow in there, you know, to kind of give that bumblebee effect, that kind of bumblebee, you know. So I'm going to dry this. And then we're going to use the fresh and the... Actually, I'm going to do my honeycomb and see where I want to put it. I may not use that. Thank y'all. It is, Patty. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And then I'm going to use, y'all, I've got some pretty ribbon. We're going to make a bow. Look at that ribbon. Isn't that gorgeous? This ribbon all came from Sam's. I love it. And then just this yellow. And then the burlap I'm going to possibly use. I think I'm going to use it too. This actually just came off Amazon in another pack of different stuff. Welcome, Gwen, from North Carolina, girls. It's cold there too. Oh, and y'all, I'm going to use one of our little little appliques or whatever they're, I don't think it's applique. I don't know what that is. And they're sticky. They're from Walmart. But I'm going to use one of those as well. Okay. Y'all, look how cute. I absolutely love it. Very cold. Girl, I know. I'm sick of it. Thank you for sprinkling it out. Okay. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to take some of this. Debbie, all mine are in this drawer right here. Part of them. Okay. I have this whole drawer. This is a Husky table from, somebody said it. I'm bad. Either Lowe's or Home Depot. Husky table. It's got the 2 drawers. I keep all of my paste and ink in here that I can fit. And then all the rest of that, their overflows or whatever, are in a cabinet. And I just, that's how I do it. Thank y'all, Home Depot. Thank y'all. Y'all, I didn't grab the wrong one. I've got one that's open. Hold on. Let me grab it. I don't want to open another one. Oh, please. Here we go. Here we go. I bought a bigger one. Okay, so this is the another Waverly chalk paint, y'all. I bought a bigger one. I thought I'd open the bigger one, but I had actually opened the smaller one. This is Maize. It's called Maize. Very pretty yellow. I don't know. Here's what we're about to do. I'm going to kind of paint the bottom kind of edges. I'm going to kind of paint over here a little bit. I'm going to kind of paint a little bit over here, a little bit here. We're just going to, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to make a comb. That's what I'm doing right now. We're going to see. We're going to see how I like it. I may not like it. This is where that comes in, that you go, oh, Shonda, girl, you about to have to paint that whole darn thing. Oh, yep. Michelle, and you can get it online, too. Wait, colonoscopy prep. What, girl? What? Say that again. I missed it. It flew right on by. Feels like... Stephanie, draw it on, girl. I don't... Nope. That, you know, it's just not... I don't... I thought about it. I did think about it. Because... Should I draw it on? I did think about it. I don't want the pencil mark on it. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. Can't stand it, girl. It does. It does make great honeycomb. I just want to use my stencil tonight. So that's why I'm not going to use that. I think I'm just going to do it. We're going to do the darn thing. Hold on. I got to get a better brush, though. That one is not good. I think we're going to use this one. Oh, see. Okay, yeah. Y'all talking about... Oh, y'all. Once again, getting old. Gotta love those preps. Yeah, I've been doing colonoscopies for a long time. My father had Crohn's disease, so I've had a couple of little crazy things, so I've had to do them for quite a while. Yeah, Lori, oh, that's cute, Sally. Online has them too, you know. Christy, I know, I love it. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to just take... This is my background, y'all, okay? Just a background. That's literally all this is. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta concentrate. Gotcha. Yes, comb is the word for tonight. And some people have bots that actually do the words. I do them myself. So I did find out though that the one I did the other night, the canvas, for some reason, every time I put it in, I kept getting an error from Facebook. So the canvas one, if you asked for it, did not go through for some reason. I have no idea why. No clue. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Okay, so here's what I did. Okay, so I just kind of put a little bit of, I don't know, a little blob. I'm going to do one over here. We're going to do one here. And we're going to hope this turns out. Because that's just what I do. I just hope and pray that things turn out. Yeah. Yeah, Janice, it's not gonna work. Mine is different than Debbie's. Debbie actually has a bot that does hers. So when you type the word in, it'll actually send you an immediate message. Mine actually doesn't do that. I actually have to manually go through, look at everybody who has asked for it, and give it to you. So yeah, it's a little bit different. You could, Kimberly. You definitely could. Probably be easier. I always like to do things the hard way. The only thing is, doing it that way, I mean, you could. But I'm always afraid that what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, the chalk paste is sitting on top. And I'm afraid it's going to run. If I put another color over it, you know, a wet paint like this on it, I would be afraid. I am, Kimberly, I am. Yep. Oh, Janice, it's okay. I'll eventually get there, you know, where I'm going to have to use a bot. Hopefully. But right now, it's okay. I mean, I think sometimes I have upwards to 400 messages, and I just answer them, or you know, y'all see me answer a lot of them. It's kind of cool, though. I get to kind of connect with people and talk, and I don't know. I like doing it. Sometimes I don't answer, you know. I mean, if I've got tons, which, again, I have been getting a lot, it's kind of hard for me to answer all of them, y'all. It just is. Okay. We'll just do a little one right here. Okay. Looks crazy, right? Looks wild. All right, so let me dry this. And I'm gonna also, I've got this. This is pumpkin orange. I kind of was thinking about kind of streaking it with this because I feel like, so, you know, some of the yellow kind of has like the browns and the oranges. And I also got a little bit of brown. I'm not sure if I want to do that or the orange. We'll see. Because I don't think it's all, you know, honey is not that yellow. You know, it's kind of got a little bit more of a brown. So, let's see. Okay. While this is still wet, I'm just taking a little bit of the brown, okay? Just a little bit, kind of streaking it through. Just to kind of, you know, the honeycombs are not clean, you know, I mean, they got little bugs in them. And they've got a little bit of the brown and a little bit of kind of orange colors. So again, I'm just going to kind of streak this through all these. Kind of give it a different, I don't know. I kept trying to think of how a honeycomb, you know what I mean? Like envision a honeycomb. And I mean, I've seen some in person and they're just not, they're not clean, you know, they're not, they're dirty. It is, Lisa, exactly. It kind of, you know, when you're painting, of course, y'all know, I mean, the illusion is the yellow is honey and it kind of goes with the honey bee and all that kind of stuff. But, and so my base, I wanted to be that yellow. But I definitely, it definitely needs to be more of the yellows or the oranges and the browns. Yeah. Clear brown. Yeah, it's more brown. That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm going to bring out more of the brown. But again, that yellow is kind of a, you know, it's kind of like this, y'all. You know what I mean? It's like this, right? The honeycomb. It's, when you're thinking of art and you're thinking of crafts and that kind of thing, that yellow is more of a staple that people kind of go with just because they do. I mean, it just kind of goes with the whole theme of bees, you know. It is dirty, Mom. You know what I mean? I mean, does it have, you know, like bee feces in it? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. Oh, man. All right, let me dry this up. It does kind of look dirty, though. You know what I mean? Like, you look at it, and it's not this yellow. Like, if you go look at a picture or something that someone's done of a bee and that kind of stuff, it's more like, they use the yellows, just like that ribbon. You know, they don't really go with your colors that I'm like this. They just don't. Mom. Hey, Tracy. Mom. Are they, I mean, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. Okay, y'all, we'll make sure this is really good and dry. Because this is one of the things that would, if I do not dry it very well, and then I'm going to put a little bit of wax over it, it would pull it up. Because this has got like 3 coats of paint on it. Oh, wow, Elizabeth. It is. It's like more of a golden brown, yellow. That's kind of what, when you're looking at crafting and that kind of thing, it's just what they traditionally use. You know, it's just so that you've got more of the illusion of what you're looking at and not just, it's just what they think. You know what I mean? You think of yellow, you think of a honeybee, you think of that kind of thing. So. Girl, no, I wasn't that gullible. Lord. I mean, I was like, did y'all really think that? Are you kidding me right now? Is this a joke? Please tell me this is a joke. You did not truly believe that that was the case. Y'all, I've used this one several times, so it doesn't need to be fuzzed a whole lot. But yeah, it does. It just doesn't. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do my best to stay within that yellow, okay? And I'm just going to use, I'm going to actually use, I guess I'm just going to use black. We're going to go with the black, y'all. I'm going to use black or brown. I might use bark. Kind of like the browns. Y'all love being different. Or rooster laying eggs, girl. Y'all, they had me dying with that stuff. I mean, I think I'm gonna, nah, I'm gonna go with the black, y'all. I think the black is the more, you know, traditional people, I don't know. It'll stand out more if I use the black too. Brown or dark beige, Mom? I don't know. I think it's gonna stand out more if I do that. Do you think? With the black? I'm gonna do the black, Mom. I'm doing the black. We're doing it. And like I said, I can kind of see through and I can see where the yellow is. If I get out of that, I'll just kind of paint up to that. Not a big deal. Yeah, not a big deal at all. Again, y'all, don't, you know, get so worried about things, especially with these. They're so forgiving. You just got to forgive yourself. You just got to work with it. Have a little patience and just work with it some. No big deal. Okay. And then we'll get my excess off. Let's see what I got. Kimberly, it was hilarious. Yeah, this is perfect, y'all. Perfect. See, it's not so I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a little honeycomb now. I love it. And you can see that yellow through it. And I didn't want the honeycomb like perfectly on there. I just wanted some like little pieces of the honeycomb. Now I am going to kind of, I'm going to kind of come down with some dripping, you know, and kind of do it that way too. But, yeah. I think this is cute. I think so too. Yeah, the black was. I just think the black makes it show up. It's not, yeah, I think it's necessary to use the black in this case. You know, I could have used brown or, you know, something like that. But I just feel like in this case, it's just easier to use the black. It'll show up, show you exactly what I'm trying to get at, the look I'm going after. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And like I said, if you have a color, you can see through it so you know where you're chalking, you know, has the color on it. I can see the yellow through this transfer. So it's pretty much, again, if I get out of the area, it's not a big deal. You know, I'll just paint over it. Not a big deal at all. Thank y'all. Again, no, I just like to be a little different. Just wanted some cute little pops of beehive or honeycombs here and there. Nothing crazy, just some pops of it. But this also again shows you the different techniques that y'all can use with these stencils once you have kind of figured them out. Okay, it's awesome. There's so many different things that you could do with these things. I love it. Cute. And then this last one. And I've just kind of turned it around like this because, you know, it's easier for me to kind of see what I'm, and I don't have to go clean it, you know, I've just got all these little edges, so I just turn it on a clean side of the transfer and do it. So, is everybody ready for this week? Anybody got any fun plans? We do not. I'm just going to be getting ready for this craft show, y'all. This is my first one, so I'm a little nervous. Yeah, okay, so you do. if that transfer was to touch somewhere else, there's a possibility that it would, this could come off on it. So yes, be very careful and mindful of that. I will sometimes take my backer sheet and put it behind and kind of place it behind where I'm working and do it. So your backer sheet is a really good tool to use. You can see it better than on the live. Yes. Oh, damn goodness, girl. Yeah. Yeah, it's just better to, that's kind of what I do. I kind of just, yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just put my backer sheet behind it. Makes it much easier. And then I don't have to worry about getting that on there. Oh, fun! Fun, Patty. I love that. I love to hear when your friends are coming to visit. And that's fun. Okay, let me get these out of my way. And I still am thinking about doing the fresh and local. But I'm not sure. Do I want to do it, y'all? Do I want to do it? I'm not going to use the curly cues if I do. Maybe I do want to use them. They're kind of, it would be kind of cute. You gonna be working? Me too, Stephanie. Me too, girl. Me too. Y'all, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do the fresh above the B and kind of in the middle. And then I'm gonna do local under it. Hey, Sandy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. And I'm just gonna use black, y'all. Just using black. And I'm not doing the little curly cues, like I said, the little scrolls. I'm just doing the middle part because I want to use some ribbon. I want to make a bow. So, just doing like the little middle banner part. And again, this could also be a welcome sign, so you could also grab that welcome transfer and make this a welcome sign. I wanted to kind of make a sign that you could use anywhere and not just say welcome, you know. But you definitely could do that. Do the honey and the bee. That would have been cute too. I just kind of wanted these banners. I love the banner. So, yeah, girl. We already done the darn thing. So we're just going to do the local, the fresh and the local. Now here's, again, you know I like to be tricky. Let's just be tricky, tricky. I think we're good. Oh, Erica, yes, girl. You guys read Erica's comment. Oh, read Erica's comment, and yes, definitely, girl. So this what happens right there when you let it get in your paste. But it's okay, it didn't mess it up, thank goodness. I didn't mess it up. And if it would have messed it up, I would have literally put that transfer right back over it while it was still wet and just chalked again right over it. Okay, you just lay it right back down like you see me do it a million times before. If it doesn't chalk good the first time, I just kind of lay it back down. Same concept. Lay it back over it, chalk again. I can't imagine being that kid's parents. I cannot. I mean, it doesn't matter, run away, I couldn't imagine. My mama heart hurts. Whew, okay. All right. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, y'all, so I'll take this over. I actually will take it to my sink and wash it, but here's what we got. Y'all, isn't that cute? I love it. Love it, love it. Yes, y'all definitely be praying. That's again, I can't imagine. That hurts my mama heart real bad. Makes no sense to have to go through something like that. Okay, let's get this dry. I'm gonna make a bow and then that's it. Simple. It's just a cute little sign, y'all. Oh man. Thank y'all. Yeah, let's make a bow for it real quick. And y'all, love that this transfer, the words kind of have a distress kind of look to them. I love that. Thanks, Mom. Oh man, Heather. Yeah, this one, now this board actually came from my store on Chocator. But our Dollar Tree, it's a hit or miss, I'll be honest. Our Dollar Tree isn't the greatest. It's a hit or miss, but I do have 4 of them, so I'm not complaining. 4 or 5 actually. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Yeah, I can't imagine. That hurts my heart. Okay, let's sit this over here. Let me get all this out of my way before I get all up in this, and let's make a bow. I've got my Bowdabra Rachel. And I'll set that back here, y'all. Let's get this out. And I'm going to use just a black pipe cleaner tonight. Thank y'all, thank y'all. So I'm going to put it down here first. I'm going to start with the bee, just because it's so large. I'm going to start with it first. And kind of, I always have to look at this daggum thing and figure it out, so I'll make sure I do it right. Okay, I'm going to just do I'm going to do 2 loops with all of them. So it's not going to be a huge, huge, huge bow. So just 2 loops with all of them. Oh, that's crazy, Lisa. All right, Bowdabra, y'all, okay? I like to twist it, okay? Push it in. And you're twisting it so that your print is on the right side, okay? That you've got it right. And then I'm just going to make I'm making about a 5-inch probably, a 5-inch, about 4.5, 5-inch. Actually, let's make it a 5. Let's go to the 5, I think. Yeah. Nah. Let's go back in. Let's do 4-inch bows. Oh, y'all, I'm terrible with a ruler. Terrible. Yeah, 4-inch. Okay. So I'm going to do one on each side. 4-inch. Sam's Club. All these came from Sam's Club. Oh, Annie, you do? I mean, Lisa, I don't even understand why it's still closed. It doesn't make sense. I know, I love this ribbon. It's so gorgeous. It's just a pretty little bee. I think it's pretty. Okay, then I'm going to do the, I think we're going to end with the yellow. So I'm going to do the honeybee for the next. Yep, Sam's Club for the whip. Man, this ribbon right here is awesome. I love this ribbon. So cute. Same thing with this. I'm just going to make the bow, I'm going to do it just a little smaller, so just right under 4 inches. Don't ask me the dimensions. I don't know. I always say it's like 1 hash mark below it. Terrible. I know, terrible. My husband and sons laugh at me so hard. What, Anna? Yeah, Sandy, listen, this one's real easy. And then there's another one called an Easy Bow Maker that people use as well. It looks really easy also. It doesn't look hard to use. So then I'm just going to use some of the plain burlap. Just plain burlap, y'all. Again, we're going to go about the same size with this. And I'm doing literally 1 or 2 loops, you know, 1 on each side with each color. I didn't want a huge, 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 big fluffy. I mean, this is going to be big enough. And then the last piece, I'm actually only going to do a loop and one side because I just want it to kind of be just to give that middle part a loop. And that's it. Kind of to cover your middle thing. Y'all been watching Deco Exchange. I love, love Damon. And he's always talking about how to make bows. So I'm like, okay, I can do that, Damon. I got it. Okay, I got it, Damon. I got it. So let's see if it works. I'm gonna have to go see if mine. Oh, Erica, girl. Okay, so you just pull it out of here. Okay, and like I said, the I have my thing in here, my twisty tie, my pipe cleaner, whatever people call them. Everybody calls them something different, y'all. Everybody calls them something different. Let me make sure that I have them. It didn't kind of make them cattywampus. We're still good. And then you just twist it. Kimberly, don't he? And girl, I love him. I love his sass. He's my favorite. I love David. Yes, order online. That's a good idea because, I mean, I'm wondering if are they that cheap online too? Are they that for sale online? Oh, you're talking about the Bodabras. Gotcha, yeah. Yep. I'm with you now. Sorry. Okay. Let me pull this a little tighter. I got wild with it. Okay. So let's just pull our bow out. And I love that little loop in the middle. All it does is really gives you, it covers up. It's basically a cover up for your, for that middle piece. You know, whatever you've used to hold that, it holds that middle piece. I love it. Like I said, I love Damon. He's so sassy. I love his sass. Yeah, so everybody, it definitely, you know, everybody likes their own different things. It's no big deal. You know, I like to too. I do too, Michelle, but what I've found is where I have had surgery on my hands have gotten more weak the older I've gotten. Now go figure. Just like everything else, right? So because of that, I find that I do want a bow maker, you know, just because of that. I don't really want to, I want a bow maker. It's just easier. So, all right, let me dovetail these ends, y'all. Dovetail the ends. What was the name you watch? Oh, Deco Exchange. Damon. He's the greatest. I love him. Him and Megan. I love Megan, watching Megan. And, oh, what is his name? She calls him Elmo. I love him too. They're just funny, y'all. They're great. And they're so creative. Yep, Deco Exchange, Heather. That's them. They're so funny. And like I said, very creative. Damon is uber creative. I just like watching how he does bows and stuff like that and puts stuff together, because some of the stuff he puts together, I'll be like, wait, what? How does that look so good? You know, how did that turn out so great? Because I'm like, wait, what? That turned out amazing. Okay, y'all. So here's our cute little bow. Let's get it on here and then I'll fluff it out some more, y'all. I'm gonna put it up here. Let me see if I got my bright staples up in here, y'all. No, I did not. Hopefully this don't go through. I don't think it will. Hopefully it won't. But I am going to staple this one on here. I want it to stay. Yeah, we're good. Never mind, it did staple it, y'all. Oh, how funny. Okay, there goes your faux pas. There goes your stuff. It barely went through. That is so funny, y'all. Y'all, I'm so goofy. That is hilarious. The one did not go through, and then that one did. Oh, I had one of the big ones. No wonder. I was like, why did that one go through? There was still a big one in the chamber. Because this one's big. Look. Dadgummit, y'all. And y'all, my hammers are over there. Y'all, that's just how I go, okay? This is how I do it. This is how I do it. It's no big deal, y'all. No big deal, okay? We'll pull it out. But yes, one of my big ones was, I forgot, you know, that's why I just pulled out. So one of them, I guess, was still in there. You could, Michelle. But these have holes in them. And so the hanger, you know, you could actually just hang it from that. I'll show you in just a second. Y'all, I'm so goofy. But I didn't even think about that there was actually one still in the chamber, you know. How about we try it again? Y'all, y'all don't know, I went to move it and I said, oh, Bob. Listen, that was an honest mistake right there. Anybody could have made that mistake. Now then, my little ones were in there, y'all. They don't go through. There was still a long one. I use a 1/4 of an inch on all mine. Well, Jim and I were doing some stuff, and we were having to use the longer ones. So, yeah, that's why, Mom. Mom, I've slept for 28 hours. I told Jim, I said, Jim, I'm Rumpelstiltskin. Do you understand me? I'm feeling like Rumpelstiltskin. Ridiculous. I'm feeling like I've slept for 20 years. I think that's what's wrong with me. I've slept too long, Mom. Way too long. You were dancing that one. Because, girl, that's a good song. Okay, y'all. I'm going to have to cut these down. Okay? These tails are way too long. Kind of figured they would be, but that's okay. I want my bee tails to kind of show some, but like I said, these are just too long. You got to see the bee. Y'all. So, real life, there it went. That was funny. I was like, oh no, how are these too big? Like, they're only a 1/4 of an inch. There's no way. And then I was like, Shonda, you can't read a ruler, girl. They're probably longer. Y'all ain't got no sense. Mom, I'm telling you, I think I slept too long. You know, I don't need that much sleep. I think I done slept way too long. I need to not sleep. I probably won't sleep tonight, actually. That's what my husband said. He said, Shonda, you probably won't sleep for like 5 days. I'm like, probably not. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's wrong. It's just what I do. All right. We got it, y'all. Y'all, this is so stinking cute. So cute. There you have it. And I will push up, you know, like I said, when I, you work with your bows so much and so much and so much. But y'all, this is it. I entered a contest 5 years ago, followed when they sent me plus one stable, one for me, one for dad. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's pretty cool, Lisa. All right, y'all, this is it. So for the supply list is comb. Comb is for the supply list. And this is what I was saying. Our tags have a hole on them. So for your hanger, it's pretty easy. I like to use, you know, I just kind of do that. Or you could put a piece of jute on it. I normally don't when I'm selling these or making these for someone. I can offer it, you know, I'll put a piece with it if they want it or whatever. Or put one on it if they want it. Most of the time, though, that hole is big enough and it's created for you to hang with. So anyway, y'all, this is it. I think it turned out stinking cute. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Thank y'all for putting up with my shenanigans and me stapling it to the table. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night for another fun project. And again, tonight's word is comb. See y'all tomorrow. And y'all, have a great week. Tomorrow's Monday. Don't let it get you. You get it, okay? See y'all.